Hey guys, it's Paul, and I obviously haven't been around in a while. I think it's been like 3 months since I made a video. I wanted to do some reviews and some other kind of discussion videos, and I just didn't get to it because I've been preoccupied with other stuff. I've been reconnecting with an old hobby of mine, which is unicycling. So a friend and I, an old unicycling buddy, we both bought new unicycles, and we've been riding like every day, like for the whole summer. So I've been really preoccupied with that, trying to make up for some lost time because I want to get better at riding. Well, not better just riding, but doing tricks and stunts and doing what they call street tricks or trials tricks and things like that. So I've been practicing a lot lately and been really focusing on that, not really movie stuff. I've also been spending a lot of money renovating my space, trying to get a lot of my movies up on shelves. So I moved some stuff around, and as you can see behind me, I have a whole wall dedicated to just movies, and most of them are up there, but not even all of them fit on the wall. And in the process of doing that, I realized that there's a lot of movies that I probably should give up. A lot of these movies are valued at least $5. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have held on to them. But I'm going to be in the process of trying to sell those off. Nothing rare, obviously, but some movies that I feel I can give up. Just trying to save up some space. I just realized after going through all these videos that I just have so many, and there are some that I just have no connection to. They just really have no value to me. So I'll be selling those on eBay, or I don't really know how I'm going to do that, but that's down the line. But the focus of this video, which you could read from the title of the video, is about how I Spit on Your Grave, and not really the remake. What happened was I was on YouTube and I came across the trailer for the remake because I knew they had made a remake for this movie, and also my girlfriend had come across the ad, an ad for the theatrical release in the city for I Spit on Your Grave, and we could have went easily. We were really nearby, but I just have no interest in seeing a remake, especially a remake of that sort of film. And the reason why is really the intent of the remake. Well, let me go back. When I saw the trailer on YouTube, it wasn't really what I saw, but some of the comments the video got, and it got bashed a lot by some people. And I think that a lot of people don't really know the context or the intention of the director, Miyazaki, of the original film. It wasn't intended to be this sort of movie that was just an excuse to have a brutal rape scene. Some people feel that way for rape revenge films, and I'm sure that some of the rape revenge films out there are just an excuse to show graphic rape on film, right? But that might be the excuse of the new film, maybe just to take this really controversial extreme film and just put it out there again, make it more extreme. Maybe I haven't seen it, but just try to market it as this really extreme rape revenge film. But the original movie wasn't intended to be like that. So a lot of this hatred for the idea of I Spit on Your Grave, I think, is really not founded on anything, or maybe they're just generalizing the rape revenge genre, because from what I understand, I had watched I Spit on Your Grave, the original movie, with the DVD commentary. Miyazaki made that movie to honor women. That's why that movie was made. It was not meant to exploit women. In fact, that movie was recognized and accepted by a lot of feminists. They thought it was a great movie. A lot of people don't realize the original title of the movie, and even the original theatrical trailer of the movie, has the title Day of the Woman. The movie was to honor women, to respect them, and the story he gives on the commentary track is that, I believe he was in New York City, a naked and beaten woman came up to him, pleading for help, saying she had just been raped. What else could he do but take her to the police station? He took her there, and they pretty much just shrugged her off and didn't really help her. So I Spit on Your Grave, or Day of the Woman, which it probably should be called, is in honor of battered women everywhere. It's not meant to exploit them. It's to say, listen, there are a lot of women out there who are beaten and abused, and a lot of men get away with it. Here is a situation where they get what they deserve in the most brutal sense, at least in the way that Miyazaki could come up with it, right? And the movie was meant to feel raw, to kind of feel that kind of isolation and that kind of terror, claustrophobia, or at least being by yourself in the woods with all these friggin' rednecks around you ready to gang rape you. And he creates that world by making a film that is so visceral. And the great thing about the film is that it, at least in my opinion, is that it doesn't even have a score to the movie. I think he had hired someone to do a score, and then he realized in the editing process that the film would be more powerful if it just did not have no score. It was supposed to be some kind of like something realistic to really capture the terror or the pain of the women being raped, and then making the revenge all that more justified, I guess. And I think all these pieces come together and really prove that what Miyazaki was doing with Day of the Woman was to make a his intent was to honor women, to honor beaten and raped women all around the world with this sort of rape revenge film. It's put into a genre of other films, rape revenge films, where maybe the intention of the film, like I said, was to just make an excuse to show some real rape scenes, but in my opinion it's not. I think the opinion that some people have towards the remake might be correct, because I haven't seen the remake. Maybe the intent was to just make another rape revenge film and to capitalize off the title of the original movie, I Spit on Your Grave. In fact, I Spit on Your Grave has been marketed as that kind of sleazy exploitation kind of film from distributors, and that's why they changed the name. I don't even think Miyazaki accepted or liked the name. It's just what the marketers do. That's what they do. The distributors, they try to make the movie as sellable as possible. And a movie honoring women, I guess, isn't really sellable. It isn't easy to sell on the market. So what you got to do is kind of exploit the selling points of the movie, and that's what they did, and that's why they renamed it I Spit on Your Grave. And what I was saying, well, the purpose of this video is to say to some of those people who don't understand the original movie, is pretty much to say that you're wrong and you're misunderstanding the original movie. This movie is just to defend I Spit on Your Grave as a really raw, realistic, gritty kind of movie that that was intended to honor women, to respect them, and to give them their justice in a cinematic sense. And all that hate on the comments for I Spit on Your Grave trailer for the remake is not really founded on anything. I mean, a lot of these people haven't even seen the movie. Well, most of them haven't seen the movie, in fact, because it just came out in theaters, limited release. So it's not found on anything. The original movie has a purpose, and you're just not getting it. Watch the movie again. Watch it with the commentary track. Understand what the intent of the movie was, and maybe your opinion of it might change. A little side note: also watch the movie with the Joe Bob Briggs commentary. Great stuff. It's really fun. That's it. And I want to do more discussion videos like this. I'm not a really good speaker. I'm trying to do my best with this topic, but I want to talk about other movies that I feel passionate about. Movies like Cannibal Holocaust. It's a movie that's talked about a lot nowadays. I mean, it's not really an underground film anymore ever since it was re-released by Grindhouse, but there's a lot to talk about that film, and that's another film I feel passionate about in defending. So I'd like to talk about that too. Whenever the time comes, I'd like to do reviews. I haven't actually watched a VHS in a long time, but I certainly want to. My mind has been on one track, and that's been unicycling, and I'm trying to get back in the jive of things and to make some videos for YouTube. So hope this was an interesting video. See you later, guys.